overwhelmed you may answer.
I'm trying, Your Honor.
Hello, lovies. Hope all is well. If you are new here, I hope you like, subscribe, and take a peek at some of my content on my channel. Much appreciated. This channel covers topics from true crime, pop culture, and extreme sports. I know it's a bit chaotic, but I'm pretty random. Please be advised this video is for entertainment and or educational purposes only. Speculations may be discussed, but not suggested to be taken as fact. Please do your own research to make and come to your own conclusions. Feel free to keep the conversation going by commenting down below with your thoughts on this topic. The only rule I please ask to be followed is that you please be human, be kind. And while you're down there, do me a favor and hit that like button. That small little click goes a long way. If you'd be so kind and want to send me and Puppers a coffee tip, puppuccino tip, or donation, we would be forever grateful. Donations go towards content research, supplies, programs, and other ways to keep this channel going. From my heart to yours, thank you. Roczen returns. Deegan continues to rise. Motocross High Point 2023. Hey, you guys, I have a lot going on in my personal life right now to the point where I wasn't even sure about doing this video. But if you watched today's race at High Point, oh my God, how can I not? Right? Let me just remind everyone September 9th, playoffs start. Also, Justin Cooper was not racing due to a crash, fall, and hit in the throat, leaving him going to the hospital to get checked out. We wish him the best and to get well soon. Starting with the 250 Moto 1, Monster Energy Danger Boy Deegan and Rockstar Energy RJ Hampshire were battling it out with full force and were both consistently fast. With rough conditions, deep ruts, and major lapper traffic, the race was pretty wild. Haiden Deegan actually had graduated high school that same morning prior to the race events. That's awesome. I was just having this conversation about him today that it is great to see a child of a legend be just as good or even more so at the sport and is living it out. He is clearly not just the name. Shockingly, holding his position in third for a bit was Swole, with Hunter behind him trying to bridge the gap. Swole surprised me as he hasn't had the best of luck this year. In this first moto, with 2 minutes left, Hunter finally makes the pass and gets ahead of Swole. In the last final lap, Deegan and RJ were literally a second apart. Deegan had started to ride a little more defensive and all of a sudden must have lost focus and was distracted and jammed up by a lapper. Deegan was clearly unhappy but did not act upon an emotion. He took it with a smile. RJ Hampshire had passed him and took first. With a packed crowd in attendance, yelling was in all directions when Ken Roczen was in sight. Ugh. I just love him, Mr. German Chocolate. Throughout the 450 Moto 1 race, you will hear Ricky Carmichael saying, "Side knobbies." I'm sorry, every time I would just lose it. In the beginning, Jet was running up front and center, with Kenny styling in my favorite color, pink, of course, right behind him to catch up. 16 minutes left, Jet goes down, and Roczen flies by, feeling that pressure. Let me make mention, Marchbanks and Masterpool were riding excellent, especially around the 11 minutes mark. The audience was hyped that Roczen was racing, as no one knew or expected it. His plan was to skip out and focus on World Series. The story seems to be that Ken had texted his team to see if a ride was available for him to jump in Father's Day weekend. With Chisholm out, they were like, okay, let's go. Being two riders with similar riding style, Jet and Kenny were battling it out once again with 4 minutes left. While Jet, number 18 on Honda, was being challenged by Kickstart Kenny 94, number 9 Adam Cincerella was, per usual, working his way through the top 10 positions. 2 minutes left of the race, and we see Roczen lurking behind Jetson, as he had a mishap and fall. He struggled to put it in neutral and kickstart it back up to take off, losing spots and time on a downhill. The bike was hot, and so was Kenny. High Point seems to be that type of track that can sneak up and bite ya. The riders were dealing with some treacherous conditions. Manchild, when he was young, and now Biggie Banks, Marchbanks, ended the race taking second as Jet won first. Man, he was looking exhausted. Moving right into 250 Moto 2, Carmichael provides tips to get a good start and do not follow. Levi Kitchen was letting it rip real quick off the start. Unfortunately, Deegan had taken a crash in the start and seemed a bit winded. With 21 minutes left, Hymus had taken the lead. Deegan kicked butt and made his way back up to top 10 with RJ once again right behind him.
Here we go again.
Hunter Lawrence sends it on the outside besides Kitchen, but does not make the pass. Around 16 minutes left, Hunter finally gets the go and beats out Levi, who was slowed down by a lapper. Hunter was in second with Hymus in his sights, pinning it to the limit and shirt loose and flopping in the wind. Deegan was going super fast when there was about 11 minutes left in the race, flooring it, making up to sixth. And I always forget about Shimoder. That little Shimoder. In the last lap, 30 and 43 battled for positions as Hunter wins first. During the break, they interviewed a shirtless Kenny.
Bruh.
Kenny himself said he was a bit gassed after kicking it so much. He went into explaining how he wanted to tweak the bike a little bit as it was a bit too busy, meaning needing lower rebound, which is a give and take choice. In the final 450 Moto 2, Kenny takes the lead in the whole shot start. Challenging each other behind him was number 7, Aaron Plessinger, and my boy, number 9, Adam Cincerello. Plessinger leans on the side, yet blows the corner, letting Jet take a pass. Early still, but with 24 minutes left, Kenny continued to run in first with Cincerello tagging along in second. I loved it. So happy to see that. Around 8 minutes left, Adam gets passed by Jet as he pushes to catch Kenny. During the last few minutes, Kenny struggles with some lappers, providing Jet with a 5-second faster lead, winning first place. So it was a pretty interesting and wild ride for those boys. If you didn't watch it or you didn't have the chance to, if you have Peacock, they usually have the replay up and ready for you to watch. Definitely give it a watch. It was really good. Can't wait for the next race. I'm Leenda, and that's for the record, Your Honor.